Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, so happy Wednesday. Today we'll just jump into it. Another full day of eating. I just share my meals with y'all. So another full day of eating and just vlogging, just the daily grind. And I am going to be doing a collab though for a week of dinners, but this person does not collab until Tuesdays. So Saturday, I'm just gonna do continue a vlog style full day of eating, and then I will show you guys a week of dinners on Tuesday. So let's just jump into it. Here is the start of the day with breakfast and lunches for my crew that's all leaving. Alright, so this is Charles' lunch / breakfast, and it is 5:52. So throw this together, and then I've got to make the girls smoothies. So he has the wraps that we just made with the grilled chicken that I had in the freezer, which is perfect because I didn't have any leftovers. Some rice, and that was just left from the other day for dinner. Some frozen corn, that I just take the frozen corn out of the bag, add some butter, salt and pepper, and that'll all get good and defrosted by the time he eats, and then just heat it up when he heats up his food. We have one of these bags left of the barbecue Lays. I told you guys I'm not going to be buying chips anymore. They're going to do more popcorn. And a cherry pie. I had those already in my freezer. I will start trying to figure out how to make those on my own. A yogurt. He loves peach yogurt. I had one of these left. A baker's treat Danish, so I'm letting him take that. And then these are left over because whenever they go out to eat at work or anything, he always brings those home if they are left, like if they cater in and stuff. So we have a few of these, but they have salt and pepper. They're nice to send in his lunch or take on picnics. And that is what I'm sending with Charles. Alright, so in this, what I have here is I had a bunch of oranges that were going to go bad because I had bought in a bunch that were buy one, get one free. I know I'm a mess. And the kids did not eat them in time. And I got these ones that were new. They were supposed to be like a mix of a raspberry and have like a hint of a berry. They were called raspberry oranges. So that's why they're kind of a red color. The kids were not big on them. I thought they were fine, but they weren't as sweet. It's like a regular orange. I wouldn't buy them again. But I juiced them all in my juicer and then froze them for smoothies because then it will give that orange juice taste, but it's just fresh squeezed oranges. So that's what that is. Okay, so this is the girls' breakfast, Brooke and Ash. So they have their 2 smoothies that you just saw me make. And yes, it's protein powder and it's got greens in the protein powder. But Brooke also loves her coffee in the morning. Okay, and this is what is left of the smoothie, and that is for Katie and Theo to share real quick. So Kate goes to school Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my mother has been keeping Theo for me Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So they leave while I take Ash. She comes and she picks up Brooke, Theo, and Katie. She'll drop Katie and Brooke off at school because their schools are by each other, the college and the high school. And then she takes Theo back with her. And then she will keep them until she picks Brooke up for me later on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I kind of get the day at home other than just picking up Ash with just me and Luke. So I get a lot of stuff done with nobody else home, and it's helpful because I get a lot of one-on-one with him, which he really, really needs right now. So all of that is fabulous. So today on our handy dandy menu, lunches today, let's see, it is Wednesday. It's sandwiches, popcorn, fruit, cookies, and veggie sticks. Well, I don't have the cookies that I made before, but I had some already bought cookies. But yes, I'm not going to continue to buy them, and that was actually even a treat because it's not something that I do that often anyway. I've never been big on buying cookies. Homemade cookies are so much better. But I'm gonna let them have that. And I'm gonna throw some popcorn in the microwave. I will be air popping once all the popcorn is gone that we have in bags. But I'm gonna go on and use that first so it doesn't get stale. So it's just the Kirkland. It is Charles's favorite. The kids love it too. So I'm gonna throw this in the microwave real quick. And then I'll put their sandwiches and stuff together. Super easy lunch today. I do easy lunch purposely on Wednesdays because it is hump day, midweek, and I'm always tired. I just am. And same shirt as yesterday, if y'all noticed, because I put on the same clothes from the day before in the morning until I have a chance to shower and get cleaned up. So hair's just up because I'm getting ready to run Ash. All right, I'll show you lunches in just a second. Okay, so here are the lunches real quick. Ronnie, I still need to do some carrot sticks and ranch, and that will go with her lunch, but I'm out of time. It is 6:36, and we need to be out of here in 4 minutes. In this bag, though, is the popcorn. There is water in here, and this is something I like to do a lot in April, and I put their dessert or something that I can in an Easter egg. This houses 3 cookies perfectly. So each one of them have 3 cookies in their egg. So, oh, I gotta get their forks. Okay, so here they are. And poor little Katie just came down and said Theo was up from like 2 to 4. God love her. This is Ash. She has peanut butter and strawberry jelly sandwich, peaches, some of the cucumber, her cookies, water, popcorn. Brooke has just peanut butter. And then the same thing, and this is her little water bottle, cute and springy. Ronnie has peanut butter with grape jelly. That, and then like I said, I'm gonna do her carrots and ranch. There's her cookies and popcorn and her water. That's the girls' lunches for today. Okay, so I just got back from dropping Ash off. We get in the car, and my sunroof was still up from yesterday because it was so beautiful. And I was so busy and I forgot to shut it. So I tried to close my sunroof, and it acts like something's blocking the sensor, so I cannot close it. It will not close. So I messaged Charles. I was like, when you get home tonight, you get to fix my sunroof because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And the whole way, Ash is like dodging her head. She's like, what if a bird poops on my head while we're at school? I will not go to school that way. Just laughing. At least it's just the sunroof. And right away in my mind, I'm training myself to go, when something goes wrong, go straight to gratitude. Go straight to gratitude. And it was like, I'm just so thankful it is not snowing. It is not raining. It is not that bad. I mean, there is frost everywhere, but we have heated seats in my car, so I just put the heated seats on. And, you know, but it is going to rain tomorrow. So I'll go all day with, you know, the sunroof, which is totally fine. I love the fresh air anyway. But I told Charles, I messaged him and said, you have got to fix that for me tonight because I can't drive in the rain. So he's like, I'll Google it all at work and I'll figure it out so that when I get home tonight I can fix it. So another thing to be grateful for, a handyman husband. All right, I gotta go wake up Ronnie real quick, make her breakfast, wake her up, and wake Jake up because he's got to get out the door this morning too. Okay, so Katie and Theo did not have time to drink all the smoothies, so that's gonna be my breakfast now. I'm not gonna waste it, so I will have the rest of this smoothie. Okay, morning issue number 2. Yesterday I was so spaced out because everything went array. And I carried Ronnie's lunchbox for her back from the bus stop. I always grab her stuff and carry it for her from the bus stop. When I picked her up, and here it is. And I couldn't find her lunchbox. I still got yesterday's lunch in it. Oh, heaven help me. All right, I'll show you. Ronnie, I'll just tell you real quick too, she is gonna do a repeat of yesterday's breakfast. I got the box right here. This is the Power Waffle Kodiak cakes. There is one left after she eats these 2, and then those are gone. But I love those because they are full of protein. So that is going to be her breakfast. All right, so here you have it, Ronnie's waffles. We still have a couple of these from Charles had a big meeting and he brought home a bunch of these Chipotle containers. Which are perfect because a ton of dishes to do. I totally spaced out and forgot to start my dishwasher, so I am behind on dishes, and so yeah. All right. Okay, so my Superman has already Googled it and told me exactly how to fix my sunroof, and it went down or closed perfectly. Wonderful. All right, so tonight I'm looking at my menu as it hangs sideways. So Wednesday, we're supposed to have chicken fried rice, vegetable fried rice. However, I already got out the ham and stuff if you watched yesterday for the soup beans and cornbread and fried potatoes and eggs. So that is what I'm gonna have tonight. Can you freeze rice? I think I'm gonna try. I don't know if you can or not. I mean, you can buy it frozen. So maybe you can. I don't know, maybe there's a secret to it. I will have to do, try that because I needed to use that rice up from a couple days ago, which is why I planned on making extra and doing the fried rice. So, switch with that. Otherwise, I did the sandwiches just like I was supposed to. We did smoothies. And then all I'm supposed to do is get out a roast today. So tomorrow we're having a crock pot roast. And I need to make muffins for tomorrow's breakfast. And surprise, surprise, we're making macaroons today. If you watched the other days, then I told you that Ash needs to make macaroons for a school project. Also had to buy her 3 2-liters of pop for her projects. So that we will take that out of our school budget for those of you following. I had to get that yesterday when I ran. But the crock pot roast and stuff tomorrow is because I'm going to the grocery tomorrow. So I'll take you guys with me to the grocery. And I gotta make up my grocery list all the way today. So yeah, in here, Luke is not up yet, but I have French toast sticks going for him. He's gonna do French toast sticks and apples this morning. All right, and I forgot to show you guys, so Ronnie has her snack. She's taking pretzels and goldfish. And just a heads up, we reuse these baggies as long as I can. So she has a baggie for snack. She will use this until it gets a hole in it or something like that happens, because she just takes this kind of food with her. But that way it just fits in her little pouch that she keeps very easy. I saw somewhere that they have reusable ones of these, like little baggies that'll lay flat like that. I need to look into those. And then her water bottle. She always takes her water bottle. She refills it all through the day. That's how she goes. Okay, so I was supposed to make muffins. However, I have these bananas and they need used up. And I have plenty in the freezer already, so I'm gonna make banana coffee cake. You guys, simplest, easiest thing ever. And I still have cake mixes, so I'm gonna just use one. But all it is you're gonna take 3 bananas, and I have all the lights out, so sorry about that, but I'm trying to cut back on the electricity and all of that. Okay, so all you're gonna do is you beat together 3 eggs, 1 yellow cake mix, so easy, and 2 eggs. So 3 bananas, 2 eggs, 1 cake mix. Put it in your mixer, blend it up, and then I make a little crumb topping to put on top of it, and that's it. It bakes in the oven. It is a banana coffee cake. The kids love it. Charles loves it. It's a hit with everybody, but Luke, of course. But otherwise, big hit at our house. So much easier to make the muffins too, because I was gonna make a variety of muffins. So I'm just gonna throw this in real quick in the oven. I'll show you it when it comes out. For lunch, I'm having some of that homemade cinnamon swirl bread. Cinnamon raisin bread, I mean, with some peanut butter on top. So this is the banana coffee cake after it comes out of the oven. Once it cools, I'll sprinkle some powdered sugar on it. Okay, so to make my grandmother's soup beans, all you need is dried pinto beans and ham or salt pork, which you can buy by the ham, and water. That's it. So I'm gonna go through these beans, and you're gonna make sure there's no rocks or really gross looking beans, and put them in your pan, a big pan, okay? And then you're going to add, well, rinse them really good. Then you're gonna add water. We're gonna fill it up with water, and we're gonna add our ham, and you're gonna let that boil and cook till it all cooks down. And then you're gonna add more water. And then you're gonna let it all cook down, and then you're gonna add more water and let it all cook down. You're gonna do it 3 to 4 times. It takes hours. And then once all of that is done, you add a little bit of baking soda to the end, and that helps kind of relieve some of the gases from the beans, and helps with gas issues and bloating when you eat them. And that's it, and then they are done, and they are so good. And then old country school is then you add a pat of butter to your beans, and you eat them with either bread or cornbread. And some people eat them with then onions too. And I'm not doing onions. Grandma always ate it with raw onion. Just take a chunk out of raw onion. That just, oh, I can't do all that. But a pat of butter is very good in it. But I'll go on and put this together, and I'll just show you as it's cooking. So tonight's dinner, the soup, beans, and cornbread, fried potatoes, and eggs. This is a combo of what I grew up on and what Charles grew up on. I grew up on soup, beans, and cornbread. You go to Grandma's house, you got some soup, beans, and cornbread. He grew up on fried potatoes and eggs. Now his mother and my grandmother are pretty much the same age. So how does that work, right? Well, Charles is about 9 years older than me. And then he is the second youngest in 7 children. Now on my side, how it works is my mother is the oldest of my grandmother's children. And then she had us a younger age, just me and my brother. So he grew up with this big, huge family filled with girls. And I did not at all. I wanted always all my life a huge family. So his mother always made fried potatoes and eggs. That was one of his favorite things that she would always make, and that's home to him. And home to me is the soup, beans, and cornbread. So different than what you would think. Like when my grandma made fried potatoes, you just made some fried potatoes, more like a hash. Or she make potato pancakes. Well, his mother fries potatoes in oil, so you slice them and then you fry them in a little bit of oil, and add a little bit of onion, and then you pour raw scrambled eggs over the top, and you mix that up, and it cooks the eggs in with it. It's actually really good. And then salt and pepper. And it took the kids a little bit to get used to that, because they never had it like mixed up like that, and I'd never had it mixed up like that. It's really good, so I'll show you guys how I make that tonight when I make it. That will be tonight. That's enough gabbing for now. I'll see you guys in a little while. Luke might make an appearance, but I wouldn't count on it. And I'll show you though after everybody else is home, and I'm gonna go just spend some time with him. He's wanting to do some school, and I would film some of that for you, but he's just not wanting to be on camera, and that's his prerogative. I'm not gonna force any of that on him or any of them, so I'll see you guys when everybody else gets home. All right, so Ash got home from school and said that her friend that makes macaroons all the time said that it's like a 3-hour process, and the more I looked into it, it's saying it's gonna be so hard to make. So I googled, and it says that Target sells them. So I'm gonna go see if I can find them, because I got a feeling we are not gonna get them to turn out. However, if I cannot find them to buy for our project tomorrow, we will attempt to make them. All right, so this is it. This is soup beans. They are done. They are fabulous. Wonderful, amazing. Goodness. So I put this on about noon. Well, about 11:30, and it's about 3:10. So that's about how long it takes. They take a while to make, but they are so delicious. Everybody's doing their stuff at 6 o'clock. I'm starting dinner, fried potatoes and eggs. I'll show you how I make that. Luke is on the computer. Brooke is doing homework. Ash is doing homework. You hear Kate vacuuming. Charles is out mowing. Ronnie's watching Theo. Everybody has their job right now. I was going to do the mowing tomorrow, but he decided to do it tonight. So there he goes. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do is heat some oil in a pan, and I am just using some canola oil. And then you want to chop your potatoes, just thin if you can. And then you're going to add the potatoes to the hot oil. And we're just going to stir them around a little bit, and this takes a little while. Just kind of separate them and just let them cook. I'm going to add a little salt, pepper, and just let them cook. But now the kids are all joining outside while I'm making the potatoes. Alright, and then after it's cooked for just a little bit, you're going to toss it around. See how it's getting good and golden brown? Just kind of toss it all around, stir it, flip it, whatever you want to say. This is where you would add some diced onion if you want. But I am being lazy, and I'm just using this minced onion because I really don't feel like getting out and doing the onion right now. Okay, and then this is about what I want. So I'm going to go on and strain, or drain, I guess, the grease out of the bottom, what's left. I'm just going to drain it into this cup I got here. Alright, and then you're going to crack your eggs and just dump it on top, just like that. I'm going to do 8 eggs. Okay, and as soon as you got all your eggs in there, you just toss it around. Just kind of break them up in there, and you're going to scramble them with the potatoes. And then you'll see the eggs just cook up in there. And this is what my husband grew up on. Alright, so here it is. Fried potatoes and eggs, soup beans. These are the no-bake cookies Ash was making. There's still one piece of this lemon meringue pie, and then some lemon cake is still left. And then Luke wanted to make Kool-Aid, so he made grape Kool-Aid. So, not the healthiest of meals, but oh well. It's still a favorite. Everybody's gonna love it if I just make sure that they eat the food before the desserts. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, of cornbread is in the oven. It's not all the way done yet. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go on and wrap this up now so I can feed all of them, make Charles come in for mowing. And Jake is home. I want to hear if he's heard anything yet from all these interviews he had yesterday. So I'm gonna wrap this up and then I will edit and get it up. Don't forget, if you want to share with me what you had for dinner, I would love it. A lot of you told me to go check out Amy Marion, I believe is how you say her name. Loved her. Thank you. She was fabulous. I definitely will continue to watch her. And I will see all of you again tomorrow. Bye everybody. Thank you so much for watching.